Hi, I'm Buck McKeon from the 25th Congressional District. One of the fun things in this job is you get to see so many different things, meet so many interesting people. Today we're at Magic Mountain. I live about a mile from Magic Mountain. I was here we moved out here in '64, so in '71, when Magic Mountain was first opened, my children worked here. And it's amazing how many young people have worked here. And then some of them, like Tim Burkhart, who we're going to talk to a little bit, have worked here their whole career. He went to Hart High School. He started working here at Magic Mountain in 1977. And now he's the one that is in charge of all of these rides, building all of these rides. We're going to ask him a little bit about Magic Mountain, which is the largest employer in the Santa Clarita Valley. They now employ 2,500 people. Great for our young people. A lot of them, it's their first job. They learn critical skills that help them throughout their lives. Tell us a little bit about it, Tim. You started here as one of those young
Yes,
people.
sir, I did. I started working here when I was a high school student at Hart High School. I was a ride operator. I got my first taste of not only working for a living, but working in front of the general public and taking direction. And one of the great things about Magic Mountain and working here as a young person is we give you as much responsibility as you can carry. So you start to learn leadership, and you start to learn management, and you start to learn how to deal and work with people as young as 17 or 18 years of age. And those are skills that I'm proud to say move with people throughout their careers. Our alumni are in every facet of government, of engineering, in sciences and education. They go everywhere. It's really nice to walk through this town and hear people say, yeah, I worked at Magic Mountain when I was a kid, or recognize me from days gone by and talk about those old days. It's a great legacy to give.
And you just never left.
No, I never left.
Never left.
Never left. Was not my intention to make a career out of this, but anybody that can make a living out of building roller coasters probably ought to keep that for as long as he can.
It's amazing, and Tim was telling me a little bit about how the young people that he's helped and mentored and talked to in his time here in management. Also, he's given a lot back to the community. He's been on the Planning Commission for 10, 11 years.
11 years.
That's a long time to be able to,
it's a long time
put up
on the
with
dais.
that stuff. Chairman of the Chamber, President of the Chamber of Commerce, has spent a lot of his time giving back to the community where he's been able to spend his life. Tell me a little bit. You mentioned about the safety of these roller coasters. A guy like me, I'm scared to death to get up on those things. But you pointed out earlier to me the safety aspect.
That's right. Obviously, one of the primary focuses of our business is safety. Everything we do revolves around safety, whether it's being on the ride or just being in the park in general. But the rides in particular, we have record-breaking roller coasters. We can launch you 100 miles an hour. We can send you 420 feet into the air. We need to not only be safe, we have to be perceived as safe. We have to make sure everybody understands how that is. So we take an inordinate amount of time on inspections and rebuilding and going through our equipment piece by piece, day by day, every single day. We spend hundreds of man hours doing inspections and repairs and replacements, and a team of experts that are on staff that do nothing but focus their attention on the safety of the rides. And we have a safety record that upholds that work, and we're proud of that.
Well, that's exciting. It makes me feel a lot better because we're going to go on one of those rides. We're going to have lots of fun. We have some young people with us and some not so young, but we're going to go on a ride now that Tim has made possible for us to go on, just to show you that I'm totally not scared of this kind of stuff. Let's go. Well, here we are again at Magic Mountain. Magic Mountain has more roller coasters than any other park in the world. And Tim was telling me that they're building a new one that's going to have the highest loop, 160 feet, higher than any other roller coaster in the world. We're going to take a ride on Gold Rusher, which was their very first one. And they've assured me that we're all going to be safe. Okay? Let's go. Here we go.